Hi guys, this is Anonymous with another Warcraft 3 audio commentary. This time I'm commentating the NGL series between Hoorai and Mouz. And, well, a little bit of background on the series before things really get underway. This, by the way, is Undead vs. Undead, the first game of the series, which could be a possible 7 games long. It's an NGL-style series, which means players compete against each other one-on-one. The loser drops out and is replaced by the next player on the team's roster, whereas the winner continues until being forced out. Um, in this match, I would say that Mouz is probably the favorite in this match because Mouz is very highly ranked in the league. They have great players. They have Todd, Says, Happy, and Fly. That's right. One player of each race. Very good lineup. Very strong lineup with lots of different nationalities. And I'm a big fan of lots of their players. So, on the other hand, we have Hoorai, who have a reputation of being able to beat the best teams. And this, by the way, in this game, Fix is playing against Happy in the bottom right as Blue Undead, and Fix in the top left is Purple Undead. It's on Turtle Rock. And anyway, like I was saying, Hoorai has a reputation for being sort of a star killer. They beat Gravitas in the last WC3L qualifier, and we know what's happening to Gravitas now. They're undefeated in NGL-ONE. So, yeah. And in general, Hoorai seems to have the ability to beat the best teams for sure, and seems to do it more often than one would expect. So, we'll see if they can pull this off against Mouz. In any case, I expect good games, and it starts off with Undead Mirror, which is my least favorite matchup. At least to commentate. It's pretty boring to watch too, in my opinion. So, I might not have my usual energy level here. We'll see. Both players getting Lich first, so it'll be Lich Ghouls on both sides. And I have to say that I think this is the stronger strategy than Death Knight Fiends. But that's just my personal preference. I'm not an Undead player. It's just I feel that it gives more of an advantage for whatever reason. Anyway, Happy seems to be a little ahead in his creeping, not significant. And, let's see. While things are still getting underway, I want to have a little rant. Okay, NGL maps. Alright, in order to play the replays, you need the map. NGL has special maps. I can handle that. I mean, they have this info board, which would be really nice if it actually worked. But what annoys me is that the admins or the hosts or someone can't seem to figure out where to put the maps in. What's going on here? Okay, never mind, nothing. They can't seem to put the maps in the right place, and so they can't seem to decide on a single place to put the maps. So in this case, the maps are in the folder C program files Warcraft 3 maps/maps. Yes, that's right, 2 maps /download. Before they have been in C program files Warcraft 3 maps NGL/NGL/NGL/season 08, and then once that was 3 NGLs. Before it's been 2 NGLs or just 1. It's very annoying. I have about 8 copies of the maps. No joke here, and it's really quite annoying to have to move them every time. I wish NGL would get their game together on this. Okay, that's enough of a rant for that. Yeah, I have a lot of rants actually planned, so far nothing's happened, so I'm going to try and save the others for future games. So in this series there will be at least 4 games, so I have plenty of time for ranting. I hope you like it, because it's going to happen. I'm in a ranting mood. And anyway, right now, Fix actually creeping quite aggressively, going for the turtles right outside of Happy's base, and this is going to give him an advantage, because Happy is no longer going to be able to creep these important turtles right outside his base. He's going to have to go all the way across the map. Meanwhile, he's deciding to creep the Ogre Troll Camp, and this, while it grants some good items, it's just not the same. It grants a Blade Master item, which is not exactly the strength of the Lich. I mean, claws on the Lich are dangerous, but it's not quite the same as having them on a Demon Hunter or Blade Master. Anyway, that Lich of Happy is going to get jacked by the creeps, and near the creeps. He's going to be able to get the boots, though, taking a bit of damage in the process. Yes, sells the Cloak of Shadows, buys boots. Use that Cloak of Shadows to his advantage. Now Fix Novaing the ghouls, going to get 1 kill. And continuing to work on the ghouls, however, his Lich is quite low, getting Nova, and now he may have a little bit of trouble extracting it if that fixes. Yeah, Happy's Lich has quite a bit of mana. Fix is forced to use that potion of invulnerability he got from the turtles, so that minimizes the benefit he gets from them. However, he did get another ghoul kill. Nova on Happy's Lich. Fix allowing his Lich to get quite low. I'm not sure what he's thinking here. He could very easily find himself in trouble, and he is going to have to TP out just in time. Wow, that was waiting till the very last second to TP, forcing Happy's TP as well. So a gamble there, I think, for both players actually, but especially for Fix, waiting for till the last possible moment to teleport out. And he must be feeling very confident about his lag or lack thereof in this game. I believe it is Hoorai's host in this game, so he probably feels good on that. Now teching to Black Citadel, and I expect we'll see Happy actually not teching. He is quite low on gold, having to replenish his ghouls and now building gargoyles. I guess he's not going to replenish his ghouls. Fix, meanwhile, is not producing gargoyles. So, this is going to be interesting. Happy's going to have gargoyles out. Fix is not going to be really prepared for this. He doesn't have 2 crypts up. He is getting a Death Knight. Happy has also stopped producing gargoyles, however. So, looks like he's going to content himself with just 1 and is not getting a Death Knight either. No, continuing to produce gargoyles, not getting a Death Knight, so the strategy is diverging here in a somewhat unusual way for an Undead Mirror. 2 gargoyles out for Happy, and right now, Fix really does not have anything to deal with these. Those gargoyles could waltz in and cancel that slaughterhouse probably. Maybe they don't do enough damage, but there's very little that Fix can do about those gargoyles. He has nothing that can attack them except his Lich, and it's just not going to be enough. We'll see we'll see if Happy realizes this and pushes his advantage, tries to harass the acolytes or whatever. He's going to scout this army, see that there are no fiends, no gargoyles. He's probably expected gargoyles. I think Fix may have been using that to his advantage, knowing that his opponent would anticipate gargoyles, and so would probably not try and push his advantage too much. But there, Fix using his Death Knight, which he did get to coil his Lich. He's going to have an Orb of Corruption out soon. That will allow him to have 2 units too. His Black Citadel tech almost 3/4 done. So when that Orb of Corruption comes out, his Death Knight will be able to attack the Gargs as well, and that will put an end to the, well, perhaps not an end, but it will mitigate the effects of this harass. Lich Nova's the Gargoyles. It's just not able to really do enough damage. Interesting. Dark Ritual. Not really going to get much out of that. He just lost a Garg to that for no reason, in my opinion. Yeah, that Lich still not with enough mana to do a second Nova. Not really going to be able to put serious damage on anything because the Death Knight's there and can coil it. So, yeah, and I would have just, if I were Happy, I would have attempted to keep building up gargoyles. But he has stopped building gargoyles, noticing there's an Nerubian Tower up, thinking he's not going to get a good harass. He's only at 24 food. Meanwhile, Fix is at 32, so he has the advantage in that regard, but he does not have anything to attack those gargoyles. Now finally getting Fiend. I assume he does not have Web yet. Alright. Orb of Corruption out for the Lich. And that increases its effectiveness dramatically. Happy camping the tavern, not sure what he's waiting for. His tech is not done, maybe just trying to keep tabs on the center of the map. Fix now going to go ahead and creep the turtle camp on his side of the map, and I think this is what he gets. He's now creeping. He's crept, I think, yeah, these 2 turtle camps still uncrept. I didn't miss that. So Fix has crept 2 turtle camps to Happy's 0, and so he's going to have an experience advantage, quite a significant experience advantage. He should be pulling back his Lich because he wants that Death Knight to get level 2, but he did not do that. Not sure why. Gargoyles in the center, scouting him probably. Not sure what their exact sight range is, but I think that Happy is very aware of Fix's movements right now. Fix now creeping the shot, pulling the creeps out so he doesn't get jacked. Yeah, this is a good thing to do. Pull the creeps out. Now the creeps are between you and your opponent's army if he decides to jack, and looks like Happy not thinking about jacking as his Lich is low. Now the Death Knight coming up behind and going to coil a Lich, so that helps. Now he would be free to go ahead and try and jack, but his Lich is just not strong enough anyway, getting Nova and having to back off again, and that's exactly what would happen when you don't have the Orb of Corruption, when you don't have, you know, Fix has had that Death Knight out for longer, it's higher level, it's much more established in this game, and he's also got statues. Happy does not have statues, he went for Gargs, he has 1 statue in his base. And because he was not able to get much use out of those Gargs, even though he had the air advantage, he's going to find himself a little bit behind here, especially as now Fix is creeping his third turtle camp. And Happy still is stuck at level 1 Death Knight, level 1 to Dark Ranger. He got a Dark Ranger from the tavern. 3-1-1 for him, and Fix is at 4-2, halfway through the